Hey guys, Jen from DisGoals. Welcome back to the channel. After just having returned back from our trip from Aulani, I thought this was the perfect time to give you guys my top 10 things that you want to make sure that you do not forget to pack that maybe you haven't thought of. And we're going to jump right into it. Number 1, a pen. Now, it might sound kind of funny because it's a pen, but when you're on the flight to Hawaii, you have to fill out a health and declaration form before you land. So only one person in your party has to fill it out. And it seems like the last 2 flights, I forgot a pen. Now, I usually have them in a certain purse or a backpack that I carry, and I just failed to bring that on that trip. So make sure you pack a pen in someone's carry-on so that way you have access to it. Luckily, there was a kind neighbor across the aisle who let me use theirs both times, so that was great. But it is kind of awkward having to ask, like, hey, can I borrow your pen? Like, it kind of feels like school. So just bring your own and you'll be all set. So number 2 is Rash Guards. You are going to be spending a ton of time in the sun, and definitely how we want that Hawaiian glow. You want to make sure that you're protecting your skin as well. So I would say a rash guard or having cover-ups. So my boys actually both have rash guards. We actually got this one for Aaron. It's an Aulani one that's there. Has a cute little Mickey Mouse on it and actually is long sleeve. Noah actually has a short sleeve one. I did bring some cover-ups to be able to quickly throw on, to be able to go to the characters and stuff, not feeling like I had to get like dressed again. It's just for ease and they dry out really quickly. I definitely recommend for your children to purchase them for Hawaii. It helps for snorkeling as well or surfing because you're spending a lot of time on your front and so your back is completely exposed and for long periods of time, and even though you might put on sunscreen, it just helps protect your back. Number 3 is swim goggles. I always keep these in our swim bag for Disney World because I use them there as well too. They do have them for purchase and their gift shops there, but it's just easier just bringing your own because if your kids are anything like mine, they like a specific kind, they like it to fit a certain way, and it just makes it easier. And it's something we use all year long, even at home. So an honorable mention in that category would be these kids snorkel masks. So you can snorkel at Rainbow Reef at the resort and you can snorkel in the lagoon, and then obviously if you take an excursion that requires snorkeling. Luckily my kids are very used to using those types of snorkel equipment, but this actually works out so much easier because they don't have to worry about having something just in their mouth with their nose. They can actually still breathe through their nose in the mask, and then water won't come in, which is kind of nice. And they're super travel friendly. It just kind of slips over, this pops up, and it pops down. And then when we bought them, they come in these little travel bags, so you just slip it right in the bag. And you even has a little hook so you can put them on like at a carabiner and put on your beach bag. But these make it easier if you think that your kids would like to snorkel, but maybe you're concerned that they might not be comfortable with using some of their equipment that they already have on property or with the excursion company. So the next one you think is pretty basic, it's sunscreen. But Hawaii actually bans regular sunscreen because the toxins in it really mess up the reef and the coral. So you want to use one that says reef safe. Since Aulani has that market store right across the street, we just go over there and purchase it. Saves you from having to travel with it, and sunscreen's kind of heavy, and we tend to go through all the bottles that we buy while we're on vacation, so you don't have to bring them home either. And number 5 is a pool bag. So since you have all those items that you have to take down to the pool, it makes it so much easier just to put everything in a carry-on and bring it down to the pool for you for the day, so you're not constantly walking back and forth. This one is my Stony Clover. It's actually a Mickey and Friends pattern. It's super cute. And I found this at Aulani, which I thought little Minnie on the watermelon float was kind of perfect to go on the beach bag. But obviously you can use any beach bag that you want. You know, lots of cute Hawaiian patterns or something canvas or everyday. Just makes it easier to kind of have everything in your bag to be able to take it down by the pool. Plus my kids liked having this print to be able to easily find our lounge chairs if they happen to forget, because I would just place it on the lounge chair when I left or did stuff, so they can just easily zone in like, oh, bright red, go to that. And kind of in that same category of easily finding your chairs, I purchased these chair clips. It's for like your towel on your lounge chair. You don't need them because all the chairs actually have like a little piece in the back that you can tuck your towel into, that it's not going to blow away. But having these up was just kind of another way to easily find your lounge chairs. amongst a sea of lounge chairs. Now, since you have your big pull bag down by your lounge chairs with all your stuff in it, I would say number 6 would be a smaller little like fanny that'll fit like your phone. This one's actually kind of cute because it has a little slot so it can fit like your room key or your PhotoPass card, you know, just anything that's like little that you can kind of put on you. Because I noticed when I went to go see characters, I wanted to have my camera, I wanted to have my phone, I needed to have my cards. So it was just easier to have everything kind of in a small little bag versus having to carry like a big bag. Same thing with like going down on the beach. If I wanted to bring my phone or my camera, it was just easier to put it in one of these little bags and set it on a lounge chair versus having to like take everything up that we had from up by the pool and bring it down to the beach. Plus, look how cute they are. So this is my little Olu one. I actually bought this in Aulani on our very first trip. It's got a cute little green strap. Not very big on the inside, but I would just like leave it opened and then I would just put my phone in there like that. And if I'm wearing it as a purse, it just stays in there perfectly. But I really liked having the cards easily accessible on the back. And then this is my other one that I bought in Aulani, which I've actually seen at Walt Disney World now though, but this is so cute. It has like a Duffy and Friends, Stella Lou, Gelatoni, Olu, Duffy. Super cute. This has like a green strap, and this one actually is quite big on the inside. This one has dual, so it's got a big thing here, and then it's got a smaller pouch in the front for like your, you know, phone or whatever else you want to put in there. I also used those at night when we went down to the Olelo room, just to make it easier to kind of have my things in it, but not have to like carry everything or make sure I have something with pockets. So since you're in Hawaii and probably 90% of your activities are going to be in the water, I recommend you getting a waterproof cell phone case. So I think I had shown these before on my what to pack trip, gosh, in 2020 maybe. But these are great. We actually use these on property at Disney World as well. So like we're in the pools or when we go to Typhoon Lagoon or Blizzard Beach, this is just a great way to be able to take your phone and have it with you at all times because it has like a neck strap. So you can easily put it around your neck or like put it like as a crossbody to be able to have everything with you. I also, when I put my phone in there, sometimes I'll put like a credit card or a room key. So that way I have that accessible as well with me if I don't want to carry something else. But it's great and it's nice because you can give them to the kids and they can take fun underwater shots or go on the slides at the lazy river, and then you're not worried about your phone. I'll actually, anything that I bought off of Amazon, I'll actually link it below so that way you can easily find it and be able to like click on the link and see if it's something that you'd be interested in. These are pretty inexpensive too. All right, number 8. It's very important to stay hydrated. So my recommendation is to bring a water bottle, and we like a stainless steel one obviously because it keeps it colder for longer. Around the resort there are ice machines and then water refilling stations, so you can keep yourself very hydrated. We actually did purchase a few of the refillable mugs. There's I believe 3 different refill stations around the pool area or the resort, so you can just fill them up, and they've got loads of options, vitamin water, sparkling water, not just sodas and like lemonades and things. So, and in the morning you can actually get coffee down by Ulu Cafe with your mug. Okay, so number 9, if you saw our travel video and our room tour, you will already know this one, but it would be plugs. USB plugs. Oops, that's the right way. Aulani is great and it's beautiful and the rooms are amazing, but they do not have enough USB plugs. I think there's 2 in that whole room, and for somebody who has phones and iPads and, you know, camera equipment or whatever, it's important to charge your stuff. So we like bringing these so you can get like 3 USBs in here. Definitely at least bring, you know, the regular plugs so you can have some more access to it. Where Disney World, a lot of the rooms are updated where you only need to they have USBs everywhere. So just don't forget your plugs. And number 10 on the list of an item that you must bring to Aulani and not forget packing would be a wet bag or water bag. So this one actually came with our away luggage, but on last days when you are planning on swimming and then going home, you're taking a flight home, your swimsuits are all wet, they don't have time to dry out, so it's so important to put it into a wet bag so that way it doesn't get the rest of your what's in your luggage like wet or smelly or gross or whatever, because it's gonna be sitting in there for quite some time. But I love this, and obviously I use these for Walt Disney World too, but for Aulani it is a must. So hopefully you enjoyed this vlog and you found it helpful. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more vlogs in the future, and we'll see you next time. Go live your DisGoals. Bye.